That is true. And there's somebody who did so much more than me. I organized about a third of the local victories in Michigan. My friend Tim Beck here organized about 2/3 of them. He made my life dream come true by winning. Let you talk to Tim Beck. Now, Tim is the man, if you sign up for our list, Tim is the man who will send you the news each morning.
Thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Bless you, man. I'm so happy we've had this friendship for so long. You know, I met this guy for the first time in 2004. Didn't even know who he was, okay? And I was doing a ballot initiative in Detroit to legalize medical use of marijuana. And I found out that Chuck was doing one in Ann Arbor, so we've been buddies ever since. But anyway, hey, isn't it a beautiful day today? Yeah, the sun's shining. There's weed, being passed around. There aren't any narcs lurking in the crowd to bust people. I remember those days. Some of you do. It was pretty sick. And that stuff is over. Well, I want to say something about, thank you. I want to say something about John Sinclair. I was in 8th grade, in a Catholic school in Monroe County, and I didn't know, I never met John Sinclair, but I sure heard about him. People hated his ass out there. Oh, that son of a bitch. Oh, that's so terrible. Oh, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I got out of Monroe County, and I went to the University of Detroit in 1970. And because of John Sinclair, I wanted to get my hands on some weed as fast as possible. Yeah. And I did. And I smoked weed for 50 years, for over 50 years, folks. And I'll tell you, man, it's been a blessing. It's even better now that it's there for everybody. You don't really have to take a risk. Now, again, I met John Sinclair. I was a reporter for the student newspaper when he was at his height of glory, and I interviewed him and stuff, and he was an awesome figure. And and after that, in 2002, I had the ability to do something politically. So we got this medical marijuana initiative going. And Chuck got one going in Ann Arbor. And, now I tried to be nice to these people. John was in their face. It was, fuck you, fuck the man. I tried to be nice, and they hated me, too. I mean, Governor Granholm, Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, Attorney General Mike Cox, the DEA, Beaumont Hospital, the Detroit Health Department.
Yeah, I got a
website. Spent city money to try to defeat us, but we won. We won in Detroit and Ann Arbor, and that got the ball rolling. It really did. And I got to know John personally later on in life, when he was gotten on in years. And there's a side of him, everybody thinks he's as a tough guy, which he was. He was loud, he was in your face, he made people uncomfortable. But there was another side of him. He was a philosopher, he was an aesthetic, he was a good, kind man. And that's the John Sinclair that I got to know. And and in the end, the last time I saw him, I was hoping to see him this Saturday, but he was at a party at the 5th anniversary of legalization of marijuana, in Michigan, at Matt Abel and Tom Levine's office. And John was not in very good health, folks. And, he asked me to help him to the bathroom, in his wheelchair, and I did. And he had a bathroom accident, okay? I'll use your imagination, but it was kind of icky to some people. But I helped clean the thing up. And I know there's a part of me, I thank God, that God gave me the opportunity to help this man who did so much for everybody else. It was a beautiful thing. And he didn't die a rich man, okay? He didn't have a 401k. He lived very humbly. His health was not good, and he passed on way too early. And that's all I had to say. I just thank everybody. It's a wonderful day today, and I love you all. Thank you. Take care.